Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So the Utah Jazz had a very good offseason. They went ahead and traded for John Collins. They got basically nothing for him. So they traded him for Rudy Gay and a second-round pick just to take on his contract. And don't get me wrong, John Collins is a very good player, but I don't know if taking on that contract is the best thing. But once again, I still like to trade for them to get an upgrade at the power forward position. They also went ahead and drafted. I feel like they had one of the best drafts. I feel like they had one of the more underrated drafts that they did. They went ahead and selected Taylor Hendricks with the 9th overall pick. They also went ahead and drafted Keontae George and Bryce Sensabaugh all in the first round. I feel like are three very, very solid pickups for this team. So their future is obviously in good hands here. So if you go and look at the rotation the way it is Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson, Lauri Markkanen, John Collins, Walker Kessler, Taylor Tucker, Agbaji, Kelly Olynyk, Taylor Hendricks, and then Omer. Not getting any minutes. They signed Omer, as a lot didn't mention. I'm going to run 10-man. Let's get Omer some minutes to get our backup center some minutes in the rotation. So what we do have is we're having Taylor Hendricks being mentored by John Collins. We're having Keontae George being mentored by Jordan Clarkson. We're also having Bryce Sensabaugh being mentored by Lauri Markkanen. So I really want these guys to get minutes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stop at the trade deadline to make a move so we can, open up some more minutes for other guys like Keontae George and Bryce Sensabaugh. So the Atlanta Hawks are willing to take on Kelly Olynyk because they need really a backup power forward right now. So we're sending Kelly Olynyk over to the Atlanta Hawks for 2 second-round picks. So we get off of Kelly Olynyk. He has research rate to them, so they should agree to it, and they do. So we go ahead and get off of Kelly Olynyk, which means we can open up some more minutes for our young guys. So let's see who 2K wants to be in the rotation right now. Taylor Hendricks is getting more minutes, which I love. Omer, so they want to play Keontae George, which is great. I would still love to get Bryce Sensabaugh in the rotation, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him as our 11th man so we can get some minutes if somebody fouls out or somebody is playing bad. But don't worry, I'll put him in the rotation once and after, sometimes just know he'll get some minutes eventually. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season, hopefully for us to make the playoffs. 2 MVPs, Nikola Jokic, Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama, 6th man, Chris Paul, Defensive Player, Evan Mobley, Most Improved, Evan Mobley, Coach of the Year is Quinn Snyder, and Jacob Park is your executive. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, we got All-NBA third team. So, we ended up making the play-in this year. So, last year we did not make the playoffs. This year we're in the play-in, and we got to play the LA Lakers. So, heading into our player stats, got 21 from Markkanen, 14 from Colin Sexton, 12 and 10, and 2.5 blocks from Walker Kessler. I want to develop him until the next best center. We got 12.5 from John Collins, 12 from Jordan Clarkson, 12 from Taylor Hendricks, 11 from Agbaji, 10 from Taylor Tucker, 8 from Bryce Sensabaugh when he played his minutes. So the good thing I put him in the rotation. We got 6.5 from Keontae George, 5 from Omer, then 0.2 from Simone. So we got LA. So the Lakers: D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, Gabe Vincent, Reddish. They signed PJ Washington, so their depth got even better. Torian Prince, Gianna Trifino, Max Christie. So we might lose, but you never know what could happen here. And the Lakers do end up winning. So we have one more chance to get into the playoffs here. We got to play the Warriors. So Golden State, well, I know they added Chris Paul off the bench, makes that team even more terrifying. So we do end up losing. So we had 2 chances to get into the playoffs. We couldn't make it work. So we're out of the playoffs. But let's just see who goes ahead and wins the NBA championship. We got the Nuggets and the Celtics. And the Celtics go on to win the championship. Finals MVP is Jason Tatum. So we don't have a pick in this draft. The Oklahoma City Thunder own our pick in the draft, which is kind of disappointing. We don't have a pick in the draft, so I don't have nothing to do with the draft here. As see in the last video, I didn't have Cooper Flag in it because I actually recorded on the video before Cooper Flag got announced that he was going to get drafted in 2024. So I put him in the 2024 draft all by myself here, so this makes this draft even better. I just want to see where Cooper Flag goes, so I'm going to see the draft results for a second to see where Cooper Flag goes. So So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. That makes the 2025 draft a lot more insane. So let's see what happens. Cooper Flag does end up going to the Toronto Raptors, which is a great addition for them. Justin Edwards, Isaiah Collier, and Matt Buzela. So once again, that 2024 draft is pretty stacked now. We got no rookies, so team and player options. Lauri Markkanen, I'm accepting that team and player option. I wanted to extend him, but we couldn't. He wasn't willing to, but we're gonna accept his team option. Walker Kessler we're going to bring back, as well as Abaji, so qualifying offers. We got Omer, Simone, and then we got Micah Porter. I would love to bring back Omer, but if there's a better backup center out there, I wouldn't be hesitant to go ahead and sign him. So Taylor Tucker's a free agent, asking for $60 million. So our team right now, we got Colin Sexton, we got Jordan Clarkson, we got Abaji, we got Keontae George, we got Lauri Markkanen and Bryson Sabah, John Collins, Taylor Hendricks, and Walker Kessler. So obviously, this team is not complete. We need a point guard and we need a new center. So we can always sign like a Kungwu, Christian Wood. We got some money this offseason, actually. Jalen Duren would be nice if we didn't have Walker Kessler. We got Poku. So a lot of good backup center options. So if we look at the backup point guards, we got Quickly, got D'Angelo Russell, got Markelle Fultz, Spencer Dinwiddie, Cole Anthony, Tyus Jones. Or we can always just bring back Taylor Tucker, which I might actually do that. Cole Anthony is a great option, though, but I don't know. I believe the Orlando Magic would match it right away, but I still might offer him a contract just in case, because Cole Anthony seems like a very good point guard to roll with the future, but I believe the Orlando Magic are going to match it probably, because he's still restricted. So, I mean, they're probably going to match this. Still going to offer him a contract anyway, a nice young point guard to have, so let's go ahead and offer, Cole Anthony a nice contract. I think the Magic will match it, so they probably will. So we'll see if the Magic will match it, and we're going to have to announce Taylor and Tucker okay, let's say we renounce everybody else, really, and then we just go ahead and can we bring back THT? No, we can't. So if we do this, we're going to have to let go of THT, which I guess I'm fine with, and the Magic don't match it. I really expected Orlando to match that, but I guess they didn't, but they still have time to match it. Let's see if they will match it or not. It's no point in announcing Omer now, so Cole Anthony will sign with the Utah Jazz. We get Cole Anthony on a nice contract here to be our point guard, so we're gonna waste our cap space on that. 15 points per game, 38% from 3, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Right, that was a very good signing here, and he fits our timeline perfectly. So welcome to the team, Cole Anthony. We have to figure out what we gotta do with Colin Sexton. We got Jordan Clarkson, we got Abaji, we got Keontae George, Lauri Markkanen, and Bryson Sabah. So I think what we need now is a center, so we can always bring back Damian Jones. We got Thomas Bryant. Hertenstein, you can never go wrong with Hertenstein. We could just bring back, Omer. Hopefully he can develop a little bit. But I think I'm gonna go with either, let's see, I'm just gonna re-sign Omer. He has a qualifying offer, so I'm just gonna wait for Omer to come up to his qualifying offer. Then after that, we should be fine. I'm gonna open up our money a little bit more for the next free agency. After that, we should be fine. Next year, I believe John Collins is our free agent. So, looks like the Lakers are not going to bring back D'Angelo. So, I've been seeing them. So, Omer and Simone, don't know if they're going to be back in the qualifying offer. They are. So, player progression. We got Markkanen going up. We got Walker Kessler going up. We got John Collins up, as well as Cole Anthony. Abaji is up too. Clarkson is down too, so he might actually come off the bench, which I'm fine with him being a nice six-man. He actually used to play six-man mostly his whole career until the season the Jazz started rebuilding. Taylor Hendricks is up. We got Keontae George and Bryson Sabah. So our 3 guys we drafted are really going up a lot of overalls. Omer is up, and then Simone stays the same. So I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season to go through our rotation. So our rotation right now, we got Colin Sexton, we got Abaji, we got Markkanen, John Collins, Walker Kessler, Cole Anthony as our 6th man. We got Jordan Clarkson, Taylor Hendricks, Keontae George, and Omer. Once again, Bryson Sabah not getting any minutes, but I'm still gonna put him in rotation like I did last time. He actually played pretty great when I did that strategy last time. So that's the rotation. Hopefully we can make the playoffs this year. I'm not banking on it, but if we can make the playoffs, that'll be amazing. So Jokic can't stop winning MVPs. Rookie of the Year goes to Cooper Flag. 6 Men's Good Anderson, Defensive Player Mitchell Robinson, Most Improved Kate Cunningham, Quinn Snyder's the Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, All-NBA Second Team, and All-NBA Third Team. So, I forgot to say something real quick. If you want to go ahead and download Cooper Flag yourself, you can go ahead and do it. So I'm not gonna, so what I did really, what you can do is you can edit like the worst player in the draft class. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna show an example real quick. So let's just say the worst player in in the draft class is this guy? He's probably not, but which player in the draft class? So what I did is you go ahead and edit his player. You go to import NBA player DNA. You search up. So if you don't know my username right now, so my username is _Goda. So basically my YouTube name. So it already has 3 downloads because people really want to have Cooper Flag in the draft class, I guess. So then it'll pop up Cooper Flag and a couple other things. Just don't really worry about it. But yeah, so just type in manual Goda, and then Cooper Flag should pop up. Yeah, so make sure to go ahead and use that if you need to go ahead and just put Cooper Flag in your new draft class. You want to do a rebuild on Cooper Flag, maybe in the 2024 draft class, I guess. With the second seed in the Western Conference, going for all player stats, we got 23 from Markkinen, 15 and 10 from Kessler, we got 13 from Cole Anthony, 12 from Collins, 12 from Sexton, 10 from Abaji, 10 from Taylor Hendricks, 10 from Jordan Clarkson, 9 from Keontae George, 5 from Bryson Saban, 4 from Omer. So we got Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox, Kevin Huerter, Ron Holland, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis, Davion Mitchell, Malik Monk, Kelly, Trey, Chris Duarte, Sasha, and Harrison Barnes. So my current round against Sacramento, we do beat them in 5. Now we got a tougher opponent in the Thunder. You all know they get really good in 2K, so I wouldn't be surprised if we go and lose here. They got a lot of bigs though, and we are gonna get swept. So the Thunder, this is one of those teams, man. It's one of those teams we lose, and the Hawks go on to win a championship, Finals MVP. It's Trae Young. Going to our player, player Thomas, we got Chris Paul, Carmelo. Bro should have already retired. Don't know why he's still in the NBA. Brook Lopez and Russell Westbrook. So we are projected the 7th overall pick from Minnesota. So that's from the Rudy Gobert trade, and we end up getting pick 7 in the draft, which is great. Gonna add another young rookie to this team. So it just depends what I want to add here. If you look at the draft, we got Trey Johnson, Basala. We got Dylan Harper. What do we predicted to draft? Predicted to go ahead and draft VJ Miller, a nice forward for this team. This team already is loaded with a bunch of draft capital. So we can go. Is there any good point guards in this draft? Because I really have a plan. We got. All right, so Dylan Harper is an option here, but what is he projected to go ahead and? Because I don't know if he just falls to our laps like that. Dylan Harper is projected to go to Chicago, so yeah, it's kind of smart for them to take him. But I would love to get Dylan Harper in the draft. Maybe that makes Colin Sexton more expendable. He can come off the bench, or he can start. Or we can just go ahead and just draft here, because Colin Sexton is an expiring contract. I would love to trade him here. So let's see what we can get for Colin Sexton and pick 7. We got Miles Bridges, we got Kevin Huerter, Malik Monk, 2 very good bench pieces. We got Jonathan Isaac, Killian Hayes, OG, Andrew Wiggins, no. So I'm not really liking any of the offers here, which I might just go ahead and draft it. I'm not going to trade up. I'm just going to go ahead and draft. Hopefully Dylan Harper will fall to my lap, and let's see what happens. So pick 1, we got Flory. 2, we got Trey Johnson. 3, we got Liam. Pretty sure Dylan Harper's going to go to the Bulls. Wait, no, they take Basala. Washington is going to take Dylan Harper. Dang it, bro. Thought we had a chance here. I thought Jordan Poole was their point guard or shooting guard. I don't think they would have used them, but we were a couple picks away from getting the player I wanted to get. So we got VJ Miller here, which we were predicted to go ahead and draft. Which I don't know if we really need anything in the draft, to be honest with you. But I guess we'll just go ahead and try this one more time. Let's say it's Jordan Clarkson and pick 7, or let's say it's Sexton, Clarkson, and pick 7. That'll be a way better offer. Vassell, once again, picks I'm not looking for. Yeah, not really what I'm looking for, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and draft. We got VJ Miller, Ian Jackson on the board. I would love to take a guard or a backup center. So any backup centers available. We got John Bull. I might go ahead and just take John Bull here, but he's really not the best player to get. I'm still going to take John Bull to be a nice backup center for this team. I know it's not the best selection, but I'm just going to take Bryson Tucker here, and then that'll be my draft. So we got a couple of picks in the draft. I'm going to go ahead and put him on a 2A, or we can't put him on a 2A because I guess they weren't really second round picks. So welcome to the team, the 3 of you. Kessler were accepting. John Collins declined his player option. Abad, you were accepting. Taylor Hendricks, Keontae George, and Bryce Sensabaugh. Qualifying offers, we got Omer. I'll extend that just in case, and then Red Right, Lori Markkinen, I'm 100% bringing it back. So Markkinen will come back to the team on a pretty big contract. I'm gonna re-sign Markkinen, and then John Collins. We could re-sign necessarily. I don't want to lock myself in him though. $23 million is a lot. I'll be willing to give him a 2+1 with like a team option at the end to know if you want to bring him back. And I'm gonna lower it as much as we possibly can. I don't know if you want to accept 21 million way, and he's actually thinking about it. So we can just bring in Collins. Yeah, we can bring in Collins for we're putting that contract here, so Collins and Marketing, welcome back to the team. Just gonna bring these guys in, so welcome back, John Collins and Laurie Marketing. And that should be it. I don't have to do anything else, really. Yeah, so our team right now, we got Ron Sexton, we got Cole Anthony, we got Abaji, we got Clarkson, we got Laurie Marketing, Bryce Sensabaugh, John Collins, Taylor Hendricks, Walker Hansel, John Bowles. So what I definitely want to do here is either trade Sexton or Clarkson, because Keontae George is gonna be a higher overall than Clarkson. So I feel like if we had to trade somebody, it would be Clarkson. So Clarkson, if we can get at least a second round pick for him, that would be fine with me. So I mean, we get more. I'm not taking on Robinson's contract. I'm sorry. I mean, guy gave Vincent Bowl. We can. I don't know if John Ball is ready at the Bowl or not. I'm not quite sure. I mean, yeah, Thunder. OKC is taking on is giving me a favor. We can get a pretty valuable first round pick too. 3-star value 2026 first round pick for Jordan Clarkson. That's a good trade for us, I guess. We get a first round pick for Jordan Clarkson, which that gives Keontae George the full backup shooting guard spot. He can also start. And then Colin Sexton, I guess we could have him come off the bench or something if we need to. And then Omer should be back on his qualifying offer. So honestly, yes, we're not doing any big moves yet. If we have to, I have one move in mind we can do in the future, but I'm not gonna do it yet because I'm just not really planned out right now. So, Omer is back in his qualifying offer, so heading into player progression. Kessler going up, John Collins going down, Hendricks is up 4 overalls, which that's kind of, I mean, eventually Hendricks might be able to pass John Collins in that starting role. I think he will eventually. We got Keontae George going up, we got Bryce Sensabaugh, we got Omer, and then, yeah, that's the rotation. I mean, I'll see you guys in the beginning of the season to go through our rotation. So we got Sexton, we got Abaji, we got Laurie Marketing, we got John Collins, we got Walker Kessler, got Taylor Hendricks, Cole Anthony, Keontae George, Bryce Sensabaugh, and Omer. So honestly, like the rotation, we finally get Sensabaugh in rotation. Then Omer is our backup center. He'll get consistent minutes now. So I like this rotation right now. We have to figure out what we have to do with Sexton. I think I'll try and top the deadline and trade him. But if there's just no offers for him, I'll be fine with going and keeping him. And then Abaji hasn't really developed as much as I wanted him to, but I'll try and stop at the deadline and see what I can do about Colin Sexton. Can take on Colin Sexton's contract, which they actually are really, really interested in him. I think they've been trying to get him for like a long time. So let's make the Boston Celtics fans, the Milwaukee Bucks fans' day by giving them Colin Sexton for Jose Alvarado they got right now. And let's say I would at least want 1 first for him. If we can squeeze 2, that would be great. So 2028, can they trade this 2030? Let's see what they say to this. And they want a first, and I don't want Drew Holiday. I mean, like, let's say instead of 2 firsts, just give me a pick swap. I mean, they can't even trade the pick swap. Alright, let's say it's a couple seconds, a first and a couple seconds. I don't want Drew Holiday, man. I know you're trying to, but I don't want him. Alright, let's just say it's only 1 first then. And they agree. Alright, so we get off Colin Sexton, which means Cole Anthony will most likely be that starting point guard for the rest of the video, hopefully. I mean, we can always find another one, but yeah, they're starting Keontae George now, which is fine to me. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. With the 3rd seed, we gotta play the Pelicans. The Pelicans, they're the 6th seed, so going into our player stats, we got 23 from Marketing, 16 from Hendricks, 14 from Kessler, 59 from Cole Anthony, 11 from Abaji, 11 from Keontae George, 11 from Sensabaugh, 11 from John Collins, 5 from Jose Alvarado, and 3 from Omer, 0 from Bryson Tucker. So we got New Orleans. I got Mint, Stephen Gadd. I think we can beat this New Orleans team, honestly, but let's see what happens. You can never know. We do beat them in 6. Now we got the Lake Show. So the Lakers have Jalen Hood Schifino, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Hachimura, AD, Jalen Dunn, Chris Boucher, Gabe Vincent, Isaiah Evans, Nice, Christy Ryan, Dunn, Jordan McLaughlin, Dallas Thomas, and then Keontae Wallace. So against Los Angeles, we are going to win in 5. So we're in the conference finals. So now we got San Antonio, Bronny, Bruce, Keldon, Pascal, Victor Wembanyama, Jeremy Sohan, Melchi Branham, Malcolm Brogdon, Christian Wood, Wood, Charles Bassey, Blake Wesley, and Ian Jackson. So honestly, game 1 we do take 31 from Markkinen. Game 2 they tie it up. Game 3 they take the 2-1 lead. Game 4 we tie it up again. We take the 3-2 lead, and we are not gonna go to the NBA Finals. So we're going to a Game 7. All right, let's adjust our rotation. Actually, we're going to the same rotation here. Should we shrink our rotation? We're not. We're not gonna do it. Since it's been going pretty well. It's gonna let see what happens here. So in Simcast, we have the lead, and it's looking like we are gonna go to the NBA Finals, boys. Let's go. We gotta play Mikal Bridges, bro. Is averaging almost 40 points per game. What's happening? Okay, man. So we gotta play Brooklyn Bridges, literally averaging 34 points per game in the playoffs. What's happening? I wish I got all that production out of Mikal Bridges when I was doing the Nets rebuild, but alright, okay. But somehow they made the NBA Finals way before me. I don't know, and they're a playing team, so that's just my luck. But here we go. Game 1, we do take. We should be able to beat this team. No, just because of that, I want to sweep this team. Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, we got the 3-1 lead. And okay, let's not choke it. Okay, we're gonna choke it out. There's no way we're gonna blow a 3-1 lead like Stephen Curry. Come on, all right. And we're gonna blow a 3-1 lead like Stephen. Oh wait, hold on. We're still champ. It's a back-to-back scoring game. It's close, and it looks like we're gonna have to hop into this one. Alright, so Josh Green with the ball right now. When Brooklyn passes it to Dariq Whitehead. Dariq Whitehead with the ball. Dariq Whitehead passes it to Josh Green. Josh Green finds himself wide open. He does not make it. Rebound Taylor Hendricks right now. We got Keontae George, Walker Kessler, Sensabaugh, Lauri Markkinen out there on the court. And he just throws a turnover right now. What a bad pass. And Dariq Whitehead, what a pass. And then Mikal Bridges dunks it in. Timeout, Utah. Let's not lose this game, bro, because I got the weird feeling that we're going to choke this game. But you never know what'll happen here. Sit here and watch this, So Markkinen has the ball right now. Markkinen's going to pass it to Agbaji. Agbaji's dribbling the ball up right now. Agbaji, what is he going to do? He's going to pass it to Walker Kessler. Don't know why he has the ball right now. He's driving in, gets fouled. All right, can Walker Kessler make these 2 free throws? Please, Kessler, I'm begging, bro. Kicker number 1, he greens it. Good shot. Kessler, free throw number 2 is good to go. So Kessler is ice at the free throw line, hits both of his free throws, and we got a tie game here in Utah. So Ben Simmons with the ball right now. Wow, why is Cole Anthony not in the game? I mean, yeah, he is. I'm talking about that was stupid. But anyway, and Ben gets fouled. This is no way, right? There is no way Ben makes these free throws. No way. Yeah, it's alright. Amazing foul. Bro, we're at 26 points, 11 rebounds. 11 assists. What's going on? And he breaks both free throws. Alright, so Taylor just with the ball right now. Finally, 2K is being realistic with those bench shots. But Cole Anthony with the ball. And Cole Anthony is going to get a screen by Taylor Hendricks, and he's gonna drive in. What a shot from Cole Anthony! What a layup. Okay, so we're up by 2 points right now. 110 to 108 here. Ben Simmons. Honestly, let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, 26 points right now. Was carrying the Nets. What a pass! Okay, I regret everything I said about, bro. Ben is averaging 12 assists. What's going on here, bro? He's leading the league in assists. All right, Cole Anthony, kind of dribbling. Yep, good moves. All right, yeah. All right, so Cole Anthony driving in, and he's losing the ball. Ben is just way too far for him. Mikal Bridges gets the steal. He's gonna get another dunk, bro. Mikal Bridges is going off. What did we do to you, bro? Okay, and then Cole Anthony's gonna get the ball now. Cole Anthony is going to get a. Is he gonna pass it to Markkinen or something? Markkinen is he bot? What's going on? All right, so. I have no idea what he's doing right now. He's been driving the paint. Never mind. Cole Anthony's. Let's go. Let's go. Cole Anthony. Yeah, that was a W sign. I knew it. Cole Anthony is gonna get us the tie. So let's please play good defense on Mikal Bridges, bro. All right. So Ben's gonna get the ball right now. He's playing point guard on Cole Anthony. Maybe I should get a tall point guard. And no, Clowney's gonna break. That was a meaningful break by Cole Anthony. We got Agbaji with the ball, and then Agbaji looks like he's gonna pass it to Cole Anthony. What is Cole Anthony gonna do right here? Is he gonna get a screen? Is he gonna drive in? Is he gonna shoot? What is Cole Anthony going to do? Cole Anthony is going to just sit there and waste out the clock and chuck a stupid three-pointer, isn't he? Cole Anthony is Taylor Hendricks for three. Good, Taylor Hendricks from downtown. And Taylor Hendricks, what a three, bro, honestly. So Taylor Hendricks gets us the lead, and Bridges is let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna drive. He doesn't even take a shot. That's game. We are NBA champions. I did not expect us to be NBA champions that fast, but we are NBA champions. Let's go. Here we go. We get a championship in Utah. Walker Kessler's your Finals MVP. Let's go, man. I'm giving my flowers to Taylor Hendricks here. Only reason why we won that game with that clutch three. Also, Cole Anthony, man, what a good signing. I didn't expect us to win this fast, but I guess we did. If we didn't win, I mean, I wanted to, but we didn't, so we won a championship. I was gonna trade John Collins just wide and give him a max contract or a big one, like a 5-year deal or 4. I was gonna trade him so I can put Taylor Hendricks in the starting lineup, but I guess we didn't have to, or we didn't have to do any of this. So we're NBA champions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.